So this whole massive diversification requirement is false. It's like if you just buy the S&P 500 with literally half of your money, and you buy like Berkshire Hathaway with the other half of your money, I don't think you need to do anything else.
I love that. I love that. And I think there's some questions coming in from the chat. We will go to those questions very soon after I go through the rest of the questions. I'm also very curious about your thoughts on China, right? Because recently China picked up so much. What's your take on that? Like, because I know one of your position is also in a Chinese company. Do you still think that this is the right time to invest in China?
Yes, this is a really controversial question, I think, because people all over the world have very different opinions. But the facts are that the long-term growth potential remains strong. China is going to do very well. The middle class is going to grow. I don't think that the next 20 years of growth in China is unlikely to be as high as the last 20 years. But there are outstanding businesses in China. You can get so much value in the Chinese market. So I do think that if you focus on the long term, there are huge opportunities. And I'll point out we have more than just Baba, because we also own Naspers, which is our technique to get ownership of Tencent. But there are a number of great opportunities, and the technology, the innovation, the quality of the workforce. Of course, there are risks. And I think there are risks investing in every country. There should be a huge amount of people watching this in China who probably think that America has the risk, and that's totally fine. So what is the risk in China? There's like political risks, there's this regulatory uncertainty, there's even capital markets concerns, but we watch these very closely, and the underlying business models in China rival the business models in the US, especially in these huge tech firms. So you look around at like these $2 trillion valuations in the US prices, and then you go and look in China and you can buy similar companies for 300 and 400 billion or less, 200 billion at times for Alibaba. These are significant opportunities. I expect they will be volatile. But yes, I mean, China's been going through some difficult economic times, while the US has been having a pretty robust period in the economy. So do you want to invest where things are trading at very high multiples because the economy is going strong and there's a bit of optimism? It's not terrible to be in the US. We're right in the heart of this bull market. Or do you want to allocate to a region where there are huge undervaluations and perhaps a little bit uncertainty, but we're overcompensated for that uncertainty? The risks are the margin of safety is so large that it really handicaps the risk that we're taking. So I do think over the long term, China is going to be a great place to be invested, and it's nice to do. I'm sure we'll get into it.